Hello everybody, Brooks Corl here for Millis Community Media, and tonight we're going to focus on baseball. And I have with me tonight our head baseball coach, Stu Fanishuk.
Thank you for having me back. It's great to be
Thank you
here.
for coming. Stu, I know your record, if you just do a one lost, I'm not going to embarrass you, but
That's okay.
it's
The team's playing well.
I know that we're a Division 5 team,
Correct.
and we're playing almost entirely Division 1, 2, and 3 teams.
2, 3, 4. Yes.
2, 3, 4, yeah.
Yes. 2, 3, 4. And yeah,
Mm.
we're about to get into the meat of the schedule tomorrow against Westwood.
Yeah. And what's their record is?
Westwood, I believe, is 5-2,
Yeah, something
and
like that.
and they're in the Tri-Valley Big Division.
Yeah.
And then next week we play Ashland, Holliston, and Hopkinton, and those are going to be tough games, but they're all bigger schools. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, let me get the conversation about playoffs out of the way easily. What do we need to do to get in?
Just keep playing competitive ball. If we keep playing competitive ball, we will make the tournament. The win over Dedham really helps us because they are a larger school than we are. And anytime we keep it, one of the larger schools to 5 runs or less deficit, it helps for us. Of course, a win is ideal. We want to win. But based on the MIAA power rankings, if we keep them to 5 runs or less, that's added points for us.
Great. Stu, I've been looking over the roster here, and I've been to a few of the games. I haven't. I think I've actually charted 3 of the games, and I'm learning to use the score sheet. But can you tell us about who is really succeeding on the team these days?
We have quite a few. The defense has been playing really well lately. The defense all around has been,
Yes, I noticed that yesterday, by the way.
they really played well. They're making all the plays in the field, which you can't ask for much more than that. A couple of the teams that we've played can really hit the heck out of the ball, and can't do anything about that. At yesterday's game, you saw a couple kids for Bellingham hit a couple home runs, and they weren't cheap home runs. They were hit. So
Yeah, pardon me for interrupting, but once it's over the fence, there's nothing to do.
No, and Bellingham has a very good hitting team, so they're trouble. They're undefeated too.
Yeah, I noticed that. They
but
came in what, 7-0?
7-0, and
Yeah.
yep, that yesterday's win is 8-0. So yeah, they're trouble. But in any event, we have my 3 seniors have been playing well. Jack Catalano has been our pitcher for third baseman. He's been stellar on the mound the last couple of starts. He's pitched really well. On Monday against Hopedale, he gave up 1 run. I think it was 4 hits. We didn't make an error behind him either. I pitched a great game, and he's been playing a solid third base, and his bat is starting to come alive now too. John Arrico has played a fabulous center field. He can track just about any ball that's hit to him. And Shea Farentino has played a steady shortstop for us. He's been playing really well at shortstop, and he's been hitting the ball pretty well too. Talon Shepardson has really stepped up as our number 2 pitcher. You saw him pitch yesterday. Other than a couple of home run balls, I thought he pitched a great game. He really looked good, and he's only a sophomore. So he's going to be moving on up. He's going to be cause a lot of problems for a lot of teams in the next couple of years. We also have Nick Holman, who's been playing a solid left field. You saw yesterday.
He made some good catches.
Yeah, he made a couple of really nice catches yesterday. So, yeah, overall, we have Adrian Heredia, who's been playing a nice, steady second base for us. He's a senior who came back to us after being away last year. So, overall, yeah, the team is playing very well. Solid outfield, and I'm really happy with the way things are going. And come tournament time, I have high hopes. I really think we can make a good push this year. We have a good team.
How many games do we have left on the schedule?
We have
now?
13 games left. And
Wow.
after tomorrow, we have 12 games, and it's spread over 4 weeks. The season ends May 24th is our last game. Well, it's our last scheduled game.
Yep.
If there's no rainouts or anything, it'll end right there, and then we just have to get ready for the tournament.
Yeah. Well, speaking to our audience out there, hi folks, Stu, of our home games in particular, are there any you especially recommend that they want to come, that you'd like to see them come to? I know you'd like to see them at all of them. But.
All of them, yes. Tomorrow should be a good game against Westwood. They're a solid team. I think next week we are away at Ashland and we are away at Hopkinton. I believe it is Holliston that comes to us, and I'm not sure. The week after that, I think Medfield comes to us too. I can't be sure. I know we play Medfield on that Monday. It just escapes me if it's home or away.
Well, they're close enough for people to get to, though.
Yeah, but they're always trouble. They come up with a good team every single year. But all these next games, Westwood, Ashland, Holliston, Hopkinton, Medfield, they're going to be tough games. So even if you can make the travel to any of the games, we'd love to see you there.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see the Millis faithful come and watch us play.
Yeah. Good. What else can you tell us as far as the team's prospects if we get into the playoffs, as it sounds like we will?
I think we should we should make a push in the playoffs. We have a good 1-2 combination on the mound, and Jack Catalano and Talon Shepardson, and the defense has been playing really well. And if we continue to play good defense and we just take steps as the season goes along, I think we can play pretty well in the playoffs. We lost to Hopedale the other day, 2-1. That was a very winnable game. The game before that, we sort of took it on the chin against Weston, but we just chalked that up to a bad game. Weston came in, they hit the heck out of the ball. They hit everything in sight, and they played well. So we just
They're a Division I team, aren't they?
No, Weston, I believe, is 5. I'm not positive.
No, I don't think they're
No.
5. I think they're top 3 at least.
Oh, there could be. I know they play in a tough league. They play in the Dual County League, which is similar to the Tri-Valley League. There's some really good schools there.
Yeah.
But
How about our competition in Tri-Valley?
oh, it's always good.
Yeah.
Competition's always good in Tri-Valley League. Just, you saw yesterday Bellingham, they're 8-0 now. We have a game coming up pretty soon against Medway. They're usually pretty good. The Tri-Valley League is a really competitive league.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ball in the Tri-Valley League.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see how many of the Tri-Valley large teams were playing.
Yeah.
And we're for those of you out there that are not familiar, Tri-Valley has two divisions. The large, which is the larger school, it goes by eligible population for the sport.
Correct.
And we're in the Tri-Valley small, and we are, I think, the smallest school in the league.
We are, by far.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any school close to us.
So when I go out there and see a Millis Mohawks team in any sport, but particularly in a sport like baseball, that people don't get to very often, I'm impressed with how well we do considering the competition we have.
We do well. The kids play well. They always battle. All the kids know their roles on the team. They know what's expected of them, and so it's bonding. The kids are doing pretty well. I'm happy with the progress they've made, and we still have 4 weeks left of progress after this week, and I think they'll do it. It's coming together. Like I said, the hitting has been good. We're getting the bat on the ball. We're only averaging 5 strikeouts a game, which is about 5 or 6 less a game than last year, maybe even more than that. So they're getting the bat on the ball. They're fielding well, and it'll come together.
Yeah.
I have confidence it'll come together.
I looked up the stats on yesterday's opponent, and their pitcher had something like a 1.3 earned run average, and he had I forget how many strikeouts a game. It was shocking.
And we didn't even face their best pitcher yesterday.
Yeah.
They have a right-hander on their team who throws pretty close to 90 miles an hour.
Whoa.
He can chuck it. So, but yeah, Bellingham's a good team though. They always hit well. They're well coached, so they always play
Good.
well. Yeah, we give them a game though. We battled. We were down early against them. We came back. We got to within 2 runs. And my center fielder almost made a miraculous catch, which you probably
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I thought he had it at first.
He did, and it just popped out of his glove. But
Yeah.
he ran a long way for that ball, and if he held on to that, that was 3 runs. I think they scored 3 runs after
There were a
that.
couple of foul balls that were caught after long runs too.
Yes. Yeah, the kids played well. I'm really happy with how well they're playing defense. It's been really good.
Well, thinking about our audience for this segment, Stu, anything in particular you wanted to say to them?
Come on down and watch. The weather's getting nice. You can come out in a T-shirt and shorts, and it's just a fabulous time to watch a ball game. We play a good brand of baseball. The teams that we play are really good. It's great ball. It's just Tri-Valley League is great ball, and come on down. It's like I said, the weather's nice, and just a pleasant time out to watch a ball game.
Well, Stu, once again, thank you for coming over, for
Thank you.
spending this time with us.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be
I'm
here.
impressed with what you're doing with this team.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Having been to, I think 2 or 3 games so far.
Great.
In over time.
And we still
I'm
have
seeing improvement.
Yep, thank you. We still have a long way to go too. We have 4 weeks, and we have 3 games a week over the next 4 weeks.
Ooh.
So it'll be battle, but yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Great. Good. I hope we'll see you again.
Yes, my pleasure. Thank you.